Yeah. What about Paul Heyman and his speech? Because you got to work with Paul in the SmackDown days.
It was the shits. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, Paul was he was my favorite to work with. He came up with so many incredible storylines and the way he was able to carry himself and how he's always prepared, whether it's written already or if he has to improvise. The guy's amazing. I mean, he comes up with the best stuff, and what he's been able to do with Roman Reigns this past few years is nothing short of incredible. I mean, he kept that storyline very intriguing. I thought it was going to get kind of boring and run out, and it was going to be like, okay, let's move on to something else. But he really did a great job of keeping that storyline going. It was incredible.
Well, not only that, one of your old pals, one of your old dancing partners made his way back to the ring, the final boss, The Rock. And I'm talking some of
Rock.
the stuff with him and Cody and Roman Electric, just him, coming back in a heel fashion. Did you get to interact? Did you get to see Dwayne Johnson and all The Rock?
No, unfortunately, I didn't get to see Dwayne. I would have if I would have went backstage, but I didn't decide to go backstage. I just watched the show, and but I really enjoyed that match, especially the last match of WrestleMania. Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes tore the house down, and I love the little mix of John Cena and The Rock and Undertaker, especially The Rock and Undertaker, because those guys are from the Attitude Era. It was really cool to see those guys in there at that point in time.
Yeah, and then the big exclamation mark at the end of the night. Cody wins the belt. The story is complete.
Yeah.
Everybody comes down to congratulate him, which you don't see if at all anymore in wrestling.
No, you know what? I believe the last time they actually did that might have been when I won the world title in a battle royal, and they had everybody come out and raise me above their head and cheer me on in the ring, and that was in 2006, I believe. So I haven't seen it ever since until WrestleMania this year. So I thought that was really cool that they did that because it made it look bigger than it really was. Like,
Yes.
you beat the unbeatable. This is incredible. You're our hero now. And so Cody Rhodes is supposed to carry the torch for the WWE. He's the guy now.
Yeah, it's the symbol of the whole entire company is behind you and lifting you up, and then having Triple H and Bruce Pritchard come out there. It's like, man, this is next level feel for this guy.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
It was really cool. I really enjoyed how they were able to intermingle The Rock with the storyline. And I thought The Rock was going to come back and beat Roman Reigns and win the world title. I mean, it was like, okay, you almost could read it. It was going to
Yeah.
happen. I don't
Yeah.
know if they kind of changed things or, because they were listening to the fans or whatever, but Rock turning heel was genius. If they decide to do that without the fans, I guess, the fans' approval, not approval, but the
Yeah, the
fans talking.
support and their
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's just incredible that they were able to get Rock to turn heel. I mean, he was really good too, man.
So good.
It reminds me of when he first started and the heel he was back then.
He's electric I'm not saying anything everybody doesn't know. Electric on the mic, love him or hate him.
Yeah.
It just felt like when he would be on a SmackDown or Raw through the whole buildup, it just elevated the entire episode.
I can't imagine how much higher the ratings were, and
Yeah.
how many pay-per-view buys WrestleMania got because of The Rock, and not just The Rock, the whole roster, but The Rock, was carrying them, to through WrestleMania. But I really think I'd imagine they probably did record numbers.
Oh, no doubt about it. This is the biggest WrestleMania. It was the biggest WrestleMania ever. And you were out there. We obviously said it. You were there for to be there for the Hall of Fame, but you were also there. Jimmy's Famous Seafood had you out there for an event.
Yeah, I did a meet and greet with Jimmy Seafood, and what's crazy? They had food there, and none of it was seafood.
Well, they had burgers and stuff,
Yeah,
or
yeah, burgers, hot dogs, chicken
the
nuggets.
tail goat.
Yeah. But no, it was cool. What they did was really cool. I mean, they had a lot of other athletes there. I think they had a couple of football players from the Eagles, and it was a lot of fun. We mingled with the fans, took pictures, and
That's cool.
it was my favorite event that I did at WrestleMania, and I did quite a few.
That's awesome. And so besides all that stuff, I'm about ready to jump right here in the chat, guys, and get your questions in. Anything else project wise, book, movie, anything that you can share between since the last time we talked? If not, let's jump into the questions.
I'm still on hold with this damn movie. I don't know when it's going to happen, but they tell me to, stand by. So here I am all day looking at my phone, like, when are they going to call me? But I'd imagine it's going to happen sooner than later. But other than that, no.
Enjoying your kids, right?
Yeah, you know what? I've had so much fun the last few months with my kids. We've been doing a lot of traveling. I've been taking them to their events, swimming events, gymnastics, piano, tutor, child therapy, where they. I have a couple kids with learning disabilities. So
yeah.
But I'm like a damn Uber service, but I love it.
You're sitting there on that golf cart running around the neighborhood.
Yeah, I picked them up yesterday. It was like 38 degrees outside up in the golf cart. They were so mad. Dad, why didn't you bring the car? It's
you're like, toughen up, kids.
Yeah. I wasn't even wearing a jacket. I was like, come on, get tough.
Right. Oh, I love it, man. So good. Well, listen, we're here to interact with all you guys. So let's start asking some questions. The weekly steel chair, they said this show is going to rule. Hope Kurt and Paul are doing well. Man, we're doing great. We have missed working together and missed all of you. We have, Kurt, a huge audience for an 11 o'clock on a Thursday. I was a little concerned. You think it's a work day? Are people going to join? Dude, they're coming. We have a big time audience here for this live, so can't thank you enough for the support. Kurt, is your Kurt Angle brand shop still up and running? People want to know, can they still keep buying merch there and get photos and all that?
Yes, I got my merch there. The merch is up. I got T-shirts and photographs and cameo voice messages.
Cowboy hat.
A whole ball of wax, Paul.
He remembered. He remembered. All right, good. Ange, I see that you said you ordered a photo. There's a contact us option button on there. So if you're having a problem, hit that, and then they'll make sure they get in touch with you. Graham Seidel says, ask Kurt, what's your favorite? Do you have a favorite chocolate bar or dessert or DQ Blizzard at Dairy Queen? Do you have a favorite treat?
If I'm gonna go to Dairy Queen, I'm gonna make it count.
Okay.
I would do a Snickers Blizzard. Definitely.
Snickers. Okay.
Snickers fan. I love those. I love the nuts and caramel and the nougat and the chocolate. I know what everything that's in Snickers.
Now, on the Blizzard, do you just stick with the straight vanilla ice cream they put in there, or do you say, hey, can you make it with chocolate ice cream?
You know what? With ice cream, I love vanilla a lot more than I do chocolate. I don't know why.
Okay.
Chocolate ice cream is not appetizing to me, but if you put vanilla ice cream and you put chocolate in it, I'm good to go.
Man, you learn something new.